Hi, my name is Emmy Laybourne and I write books for kids. You might know some of the characters in my stories. Characters like Nico from Monument 14, Laurel from my book Sweet, or Hannah from Berserker. I'm an author now, but I started out as an actor and I worked in television and film with Will Ferrell, Molly Shannon, Ryan Reynolds, Zach Galifianakis, and a lovely fellow named The Rock. I loved it, but I love writing even more. Today I want to talk to you about one character in particular, Sissel Hemstad. Sissel is the main character in my historical fantasy RANSACKER.
Tell us about your character.
RANSACKER tells the story of 4 orphaned teenagers who are immigrants from Norway and are trying to make a new life for themselves, farming in a small town in Montana. The year is 1886, and we focus on Sissel, the youngest member of the family. She's different from her siblings. They're all strong and healthy, while Sissel has been sick most of her life and has a bad limp. But the biggest difference between them is that her older brothers and sister all have an ancient Viking magic running through their bloodlines called the Nitte. The Nitte has different forms. So Hannah is a berserker, gifted with a supernatural ability to kill when someone she loves is in danger. Older brother Stig is a storm rend and can control the weather. Younger brother Knut is an oar breaker and given extraordinary strength. And our heroine, baby sister Sissel, has no gift at all, and it's a source of real pain for her. She feels left out and useless. The powers of her older siblings help the family fight for survival, and she can't do anything to help. But then one night, she feels a mysterious force calling her. She winds up stumbling, almost sleepwalking, to a stream and plunges her hands into the water. When she takes them out, they're covered in gold flake. Sissel has a Nitte after all. She's a ransacker, and she can find precious metals like gold and silver and pull them to her with her mind.
How did you come up with this character?
Sissel was a really exciting character to write because she undergoes such a big transformation. She starts out feeling small and bitter and then becomes really powerful. And I feel like that's a transformation we all can relate to. She feels powerless, but really she's totally tough and resourceful. And I think we can all find hidden reserves of courage and spirit within ourselves when things get rough.
What made you want to become a creator of books?
Part of the reason I set this series in 1886 is that I loved the Little House on the Prairie books when I was a kid. I remember reading them and realizing that the author, Laura Ingalls Wilder, had written them about her life. It made me wonder, what if I grew up to be an author? What if I wrote about my life? It was a very simple thought, and I was like 5 years old, but it really set my imagination on fire. I could be an author. So here's my big secret for you. You could be one too.
If you found a whale in your bathtub, what would you do?
If I found a whale in my bathtub, I would fire my bodyguard because I do not allow whales into my bathroom. They're not even allowed past the door. The only sea creatures that I allow in my bathtub are dolphins, octopi, and starfish.